looks like you're eating that butterfly. Those 7, do you even remember me saying that? Those 7 silly and simple words over Tinder, just over 7 years ago, changed my life forever. Looking back on our relationship, I think I knew from the beginning that something felt different. You were down to get hot dogs and beer on our very first date. You loved 90s R&B and baseball. And you adopted a clumsy 1.5-pound kitten 1 week into dating who I instantly fell in love with. How could I not stick around? But more importantly, I was so interested in everything about you. Interested in the person you were, interested in the person you wanted to be, and interested in what we could be together. What began as an interest quickly evolved into love, and there are so many things I love about you. I love how caring you are. I love how sentimental you are. I love that you're adventurous and want to explore new food and destinations with me. And finally, I love how much you challenge me every day to be the very best version of myself. So as we take the next step in our journey together, I vow to try to make you laugh every single day. I vow to never take you or our relationship for granted, appreciating each and every moment and emotion we have together. I vow to never stop growing, learning, and listening. I vow to always, very important this one, I vow to always give you the prettier serving of food. And lastly, someone we recently just met, he said to not only love your spouse, but to make sure you like them as well. Before I fell in love with you, I liked you. And that feeling of genuinely liking, appreciating, and feeling excited around you has not changed at all. I promise to not only keep loving you, but liking you as a person, as a partner, and as my best friend. I love you, and the last line. I love you, and I'm so excited to go through life with you.
Justin. I vividly remember the train ride home after our first date. I was spending minutes thinking about whether I should text you immediately or wait until the next day. But on that evening, in the midst of my internal debate, I looked down at my phone to see your name pop up in my message. It was the first time I didn't have to stress about making a decision, because you helped make the right one for me. Being with you has made me reflect on how I am my happiest when you are doing these repetitive things. For example, in the time I've known you, you have yet to get any song lyrics correct to any song ever made. You also continue to make weird and funny faces daily in an attempt to get me to mimic you, despite the fact that I can't because I don't know how your face physically does what it does sometimes. Thank you for celebrating with me on the brightest of days, and for amplifying the light when I can't seem to get out of the darkness on my own. With this gratitude, I promise to be your best partner and teammate, not just in life, but also in trivia because you're really good at it. I promise to support you in your career and your passions, whether that be doing good work through nonprofit or becoming the next Grand Slam tennis champion. I promise that when my anxiety takes over, I will take a step back and remember to provide you with the same determination and confidence you've given me. I don't anticipate our future to be perfect, but I promise that if I stray, I will put in the work to make it back to you. Because I know that together we will build a life far better than anything either of us could imagine alone. In our first weeks of dating, we both discovered we hated oysters. So we had to reframe the famous saying about the world being one. Collectively, we decided the world is our pizza. And Justin, as cheesy as this is going to sound, and that pun is totally intended, you're the absolute best slice in the world. I love you. Now let's do this marriage thing.